Buddy Cianci remained a fixture on talk radio after his final campaign for mayor. WPRI.com reporters Ted Nisi and Dan McGowan were regular guests on Cianci's show. And joining me now is Dan, who ironically was on his very last show yesterday. You got to know Buddy Cianci pretty well over the last few years. It's going to be kind of surreal knowing that you were one of his last guests. Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's funny. Buddy would joke even when I was on the air. He would say, "We have you on so much, you deserve a pension from WPRO," and we would laugh about it. And constantly, you know, one thing about Buddy Cianci is, you know, Mike, I cover the city of Providence day in and day out, and Buddy, more than anybody, really did care about the city of Providence. He loved the gossip element of it. He loved what was going on in City Hall. And just yesterday, we were talking about a tax break, you know, a $2 million tax break. Nothing major, but he wanted to get to the bottom of it. He joked with me about how he knew what was going on and I didn't, and it was just good, playful banter. You know, it goes to show that you don't have to be in elected office or, you know, sitting in the mayor's office to have a big influence in Providence politics. He had that every day on the radio. Oh, no question about it. I mean, if you walk through City Hall, you know, constantly, you'd hear radios playing with Buddy Cianci from 3 to 6. People, you know, city council members, politicians constantly calling him for advice. He was getting intel from them, both for his show, but also because he liked to tell people how he would do it. So what kind of a relationship did he have with Mayor Elorza and the city council too? Sure, you know, it's no secret that he and the mayor, Mayor Elorza, had a really rough patch simply because they competed against each other. And I think, you know, in that first year in office, Buddy Cianci would hear people complain about, you know, simple things like plowing the roads, things like that, and he thought he could do it better. That's one thing about Buddy Cianci. He truly believed that he was better than everybody who did it after him. And I think they really kind of had a falling out. However, very recently they had lunch or dinner and talked, looked for advice, things like that. So they at least got along enough to sit together. I think no one loved a snowstorm more than Buddy Cianci,
no question.
Even more than Tony Petrarca and the cleanup and everything else. Dan McGowan, thank you very much.
Thanks.
Kelly.